We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jorge Baez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch of throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now to the plate, J.C. Embry. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Feliciano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, not shortstop, Clinton Raines.
Digging in, Clinton Raines. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Count even now at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. So stepping in, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Sosa.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one.
Nope.
Ball two now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Suzuki.
So striding in, Sito Suzuki. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Count still at 1-2. Pause, now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Rafael Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next for Milwaukee, Carmen Feliciano, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Antonio Sanchez.
Stepping up now, Antonio Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Tan. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eight, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
So digging in now, Bob Uecker. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Called a strike there. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jorge Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. The set and the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting eight, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Horner averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch is in there, a called strike 3. Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One and one. Here it is. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready for another chance? Peter Hobson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Peter Hobson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Hobson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Clinton Raines, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Juan Soto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rafael Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 0-1.
1-1.
Ball 1. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Popped him up. Diaz over to his right. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The center fielder, number 24, Suzuki.
So now to the plate, Sito Suzuki, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Carmen Feliciano. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
bounce to first. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 9, Antonio Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Antonio Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Brian Tan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far on the year, Tan is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Bob Uecker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Ben
Leading off
Zobrist.
for the Cubs, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Heading out towards shallow right. Feliciano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Now that's popped up. Diaz is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Horner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Carlos Almanzar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Brewers, number 18, Carlos Almanzar.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Almanzar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Peter Hobson. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Clinton Raines. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate, Juan Soto, man at first after the 2-out walk. Bauer pauses. Here's the delivery. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Rafael Diaz. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
The right fielder, number 33.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Carmen Feliciano. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9. Antonio.
Digging in and looking for more, Antonio Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's 2-0 Milwaukee. Manny Santos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Manny Santos.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one the count now. From the stretch. Up high. 2-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now batting, Sito Suzuki. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Standing in, Brian Tan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 26.
Alfonso Mariano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mariano.
In there, and it's 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Sean Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Sean Jackson.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down to 3-1.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jesse Padilla. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 1-1 home. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Nicholas Horner. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, number 12. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Comes set, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the stretch. And that misses. Ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Brian Ham is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. J.C. Embry will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So striding forward now, Ryan Buckner, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Full count now. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
so they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Julio Teheran gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Peter Hobson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
For another shot now, Clinton Raines. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
One out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tehran, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Darren Scandora has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Darren Scandora.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Sito.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he fouls this one off. Scandora has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
No one out with a runner at second. That misses. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Pete Armstrong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
And he gets ahead 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Armstrong brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Theodore Park trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 31, Theodore Park.
Number 12 will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He waits, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is foul right side. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 2. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Carmen Feliciano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Down 21.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Settling in now, Antonio Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Brian Tan.
Into the box now, Brian Tan. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Two and two.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Embry carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hot shot toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Runners are at first and third with none out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it.
The center fielder, Suzuki.
Striding into the box, Sito, Suzuki, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Bob Uecker, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
No strike.
And he'll just lay the slurve in there, and it's 3-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Theodore Clark.
Kevin Egbert will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Egbert.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Peter Hobson, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter.
Striding in, Clinton Raines. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the